that's all set up. Here's this going on. And we're starting that out by saying Among Us Brazil. You know, sometimes Brazil is among us. Happy Wednesday to you. That's not a phrase. Happy Wednesday is not a phrase, but hi. There's Meaty Zuko delicious. Are you still having cannibalistic urges? I'm not sure what the procedure is to see a doctor, but then if Zuko is a firebender and then you're not a firebender, then is it really cannibalism? Because cannibalism is like eating the same species, right? So it's different species. Hello to you. Hi, Crystal Ball. Well, here we are in the cannibalism discussion. I mean for this to be a gay marriage discussion for my WEBTOONS ideas. I say that as if I'm actually ever going to make it. I wanna believe that that's possible. It's totally possible. But also, I've seen my track record with making things. There's crunchy sand sandwich. You guys are seeing the secret message. Well done, you found it. There's I do have it in the same spot each time, but I would like to believe that it's no less secret. There's Spicy Dizet. Hello to you. Hey Brita, how's it going? I saw the what was it? Some slight reference sheet redos. Was that what was going on? You've been assigned autism creature at your OC redesign, but look, just because there might be in some images, well, in this image specifically, short limbs and big round eyes, and autism doesn't make it the autism creature. There's it's looking snazzy out here with the professional looking signature. I've still never made a good signature. When people ask for a signature, I still just kind of panic a little, and I think that, like, in the worst of anxiety, I do just write it in print. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to have a handle on it. Oh my gosh, hi. Hi to you, Sinjin. How you doing? And hello. Hi. Yuri and Yelly. Come build into the canvas. Let's go. Did anyone else see that Tumblr post? Or, okay, no one's on Tumblr except for me. So did anyone else see that screenshot of a Tumblr post where they figure out, what fictional scenario could lead to, the same-sex arranged marriage? Well, it's basically, what if absolutely no children outside of marriage for noble families were accepted as an heir or something? And then what if your family could not afford for you to be having descendants, or they didn't want you to inherit anything, and so they were like, hey, don't have kids. And that's the basis of it. It's not, inherent to an arranged marriage. It's not ideal. However, we don't want ideals for fiction. We want drama. We want Yuri. Ha 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 ha. Or dramatic Yuri. Yeah, Yuri can be ideal, but what if it's dramatic? I'm in some kind of an awe with this. There's the other day, the autism creature is German. Whoa, really? Wait. Oh my gosh. And I'm saying my signature is literally just my initials based off Sabrina Carpenter's brand signature. Dang. That's what I should have done. No, to have a signature. Damn. Okay. How is everybody? Not being gay. And hello to you, Kai. How you doing? Eating steak and cheese. Hello, gay community. Oh my gosh. Hi. And there's being not gay, and I'm actually starting to question if I'm actually straight. Wherever you end up on your journey, it's gonna be more informed than when you started. There's Sinjin saying, actually, I'm on Tumblr, though I didn't know that you have one. What's his username? Sorry if it's not a username, I'm mostly new to Tumblr. I mean, I guess some people call it the URL, 'cause but username like works. It makes sense. But yeah, it's just the same one I've got here on YouTube. Although I don't really post a lot there because I psyched myself out. I was like, this is going to be a blog super full of professionalism and art, and then I proceeded to not really make any professional art. There's, if I say and take a wild guess who I'm drawing, the wild guess concluding to be lesbians. There's and then the second most common topic for heikai drawing would be either original characters, or that's my own face, or Spider-Verse, Gwen Stefani, Stacy. There's did this instantly stop and or lag? We want some tunes. I've only figured out approximately one way to make that work so far. Let's figure out this, there's wait, there's my seasonal expression is gone because it's so bright and happy. Yippee! I woke up to pure sunlight today, and I thought it was because I fell asleep with the light on electrically. I'm sorry, Earth, but electric light on. I thought it was because of that. And I had done that, but the brightness was because of the sun, fully the sun. Now that there's brony and creature discussion going on, let's get some poses out here, and the many legs appear. Where do I want to be setting up a drawing? Bum. Well, I hope not too. I think I've got this camera, okay, like way less way less stable than usual, so let's just adjust that for a second. Okay, weird. It doesn't it doesn't seem different than usual. Sure, I guess, yeah, that's where I want it to be. It's absolutely Gwen Stacy. And I see you've included your own self in the awesome idea zone, and I just realized that writing my Tumblr username put kind of a me in there. Well, it's good to have self-confidence, but not today. There's Gwen Stacy needs to start paying by Gwen Stacy promotional team. Oh my gosh. There's wow. Nice, very hinged comments such as Gwen Stacy could break my back. Well, that's a thing that happens in Marvel Comics. Wait a second. Wasn't that one way that Gwen Stacy died in Spider-Man movie with the Andrew Garfield? Well, now it's her turn. Uno reverse. Did you almost restore my self-confidence? That's very nice of you. I do wish my business were easier to spell, but the sentiment is appreciated. Okay, where shall I set up? Guess I'll set up right over here. Now, I suppose the idea is just sort of, okay, can I visualize this? I think I'm actually gonna give that one more layer. Visualize. One person, look at a reference image. Your head is always sideways unless your hand is like, okay, I want your hand to be like here, maybe, and then here's another head, very smooch style. Here we have it. We're trying to figure out how to draw these characters that I just thought up, and I don't know, I think that I always start really generic when it comes to webtoon ideas, but it doesn't have to be. does not have to be. What thoughts am I missing? There's talk of the pluribus Sinjin saying, if it makes you feel any better or less guilty, I accidentally left my charger plugged in when I wasn't using it. I forgot. On Earth Day of all days. Ooh, oh, that's another one. The phantom electricity. It's real. Why you should unplug your chargers when you're not using them. I do forget that one quite often. Perhaps it has added up to being more. Added up to being more than total light left on sort of things. There's, have I missed saying hi to Gato Wonton, aka Fat Cat? Hello, everyone indeed. There's Brina saying also, guys, I got these awesome silver rings because my mom said I look pretty in jewelry. Hey, okay, get blinged out, get the bling. Here's one arm, the other arm, and I think maybe like this, figuring that out. Maybe do I want your noggin to be lower? I'm not sure. In any case, there's some kind of body positioning. Okay, there's either some kind of body positioning that has to happen, or the classic way of the artist, you could just crop it. You could just be cropping it. Ba-ba-da-ba. And by you I mean me, naturally. Just zoom that in and over to the side, and we no longer have to figure out how the rest of the body works. We've just got that going on. Scroll into the bottom of the chat. Oh, send in the rings now, are we? Let's see that bling. Let's see those rings. There's I can never quite tell what exactly is making everything lag, although I did pop into my notepad that I had open and realized that I still had Quangus D88D open, and oh my gosh, hey, okay, something about multiple rings does create like a more powerful aesthetic. It's pretty cool out here, okay, pretty cool. What? But you already knew that you're looking pretty cool. There's Sinjin saying that your greeting reminds me of Japan from Yokai Watch because he pronounces every word that starts with a N like is followed by a Y, like yen. Oh. The very specific characters of the world are always with us. What's I don't know, what's a good celebratory one? I'm always putting a sticker on these things. Okay, now if I'm having specifically curly hair ideas, and the curly hair ideas go like this, but we're just doing some very regular proportions. Is that where I put the head? Is that where I put the nose? Honestly, I don't know. But your eyes can go like this, and then just some fluffy hair going on. Fluffy hair like this, and we're gonna find out the right pose to be drawing a hand by simply looking at other hands that have already been drawn. And Japanyan is a cat yokai. Oh, the and then I think ever since I found out that like in Japan the cat noise is like nya, it's like that. Ever since I found that out, I've been able to notice puns here and there, which is just truly glorious. Puns when watching their animes and things. Okay, how much of a hand am I doing out here? I can't quite decide which brush I want to use. Guess I'll just stick with this one. Let's get your hands to work. Get your hands. Here's 1, just sort of repositioning that, just sort of looking at how this all works. I can't quite tell if the artist that I'm referencing actually messed up the hand that I'm referencing. That's always a little bit of something to look out for. Was the reference that you were using messed up all along? There's Luktik saying nice nyat. Like, wait, nyat as in goddamn. I can't quite tell. Hello to you, just as a little guy. How you doing today? Here we are on a Wednesday. The soothing music clicks in. Sure, could be both. There's some clicks in there. That's Winterfoe out there. And cats are metaphorically big over in Japan. They're extremely popular. There's I really, for a moment, if I were to misinterpret that sentence on purpose, the cats being big in Japan, what a wonderful world it would be, right? Domestic cat, but it's really large. And then perhaps, like the Norse goddess Freya, many cats pull your carriage into battle. This is my immediate line of thought from knowing about a larger cat. What could it do? Could it perhaps pull a carriage? Should it perhaps pull a carriage? The answer is yes, absolutely. Slash appeared and said, Baller, hello to you. You might be here, you might be already gone. I can't tell when somebody leaves, but you showed up for a moment, so hello, or hello to the ghost of you. Here is a mouth? I don't know. We've got a facial expression, but the way I've done her eye is looking a little bit worried, so let's fill that out a little bit. I think I have positioned the eye incorrectly in relation to the nose. There should be more of a space in there. Still, it's good to be sketching out here. There's they even have literal cat islands full of cats. I thought that there was I knew that there was at least one cat island over in Japan, but I wasn't quite sure. Was not quite sure if there would be multiple. Okay, and then here is another thingy going on. It's a cool new slang for saying fingers. Not that you really need one. Not that you really need to say fingies, but now you have the option. Now that I personally have unlocked the option to say fingies for you. Okay, here is another one, and yeah, I can't quite tell if I am seeing it wrong, but yeah, maybe this artist that I'm referencing had it a little bit different from actual human anatomy. Hand, and then if it's all the way up and back there, then it would have to be a little forward or a different positioned arm. I'm sneezing. Cool. Awesome. There's the creature news from Japan continuing. They also have an island of domestic feral babbits. And then, that's different from a regular feral rabbit, because in order to be feral, you've got to have been domesticated in the first place, right? That's how that works. I think that's how that works. Let's move this hand on over, right on over here. I don't know, can I rotate it? Do I have that option? I can't actually remember if I've ever rotated something in here before. Anything? Nothing? Nothing whatsoever. Nothing whatsoever. There's. But you're saying, I just saw a post about how Madison Beer's new music video references Jennifer's body. I'm not a fan, but that sounds interesting. It is kind of neat to see. I've only seen just sort of meta discussion about the 2000s horror film starring Megan Fox, Jennifer's body. And it comes up because it was pretty gay. Still a horror film, still horrifying, but pretty gay. I accidentally put yaoi hands on the Yuri for a moment there. Let's get the rest of this arm. I think I'm still repositioning the arm. Still repositioning the arm. However, it's working out better. Like that. Maybe I'm working on 2 layers right now, so I could see how it's working, how it's happening. I think I want more shoulder. I think that's just something I want personally for myself. There's the messages that I'm missing, being like Sinjin saying, sure, literally huge cats would be fun until they decide to use you as food and to play with and eventually eat. I do wonder sometimes if the big cats, the biggest cats, like a lynx and a bobcat, all of these things, I really wonder if there's basically perhaps no difference between them and domesticated cats, because perhaps domesticated cats, if given the chance, would also hunt you for sport. Curious, right? There's that going on. Emrina saying, the other day I was watching a Bob Ross painting video, followed along with some cheap painting tools. It was fun. Hey, capability. There's guys saying, I can't believe lesbians are visible this week. The visibility is happening. Okay, there's Splatoon speculation going on. What do you mean lesbians disappear after this week? My goodness. Everybody band together to save the lesbians. There's Renee Rapp disappearing after this week. All of this news, I swear. There's Sakta just learned that carrots were not originally orange, and I don't know how to unlearn it now. Well, the first thing that you could do is learn time travel. The second thing that you could do is let me punch you real hard in the head. And both of these have the same effect. If anyone ever tells you to time travel, introduce them to these fists. There's scrolling on down and and going around it. Wow. There's asking what the yaoi is. Yeah, it's sort of it's the specific, I think, also, I guess I know it as the Japanese term for when there's gay relationship in your fictions, but I can't quite tell if it was like specifically a marketing term and not much else. Let's move these shoulders up. Rabbit Islands, Fox Islands, tigers sharing 95% of their DNA with domestic cats. Still, is that still like further apart than humans and chimpanzees are? Neat, oh my gosh. And asking what the webtoon idea was. Oh yeah, I haven't really you're not exactly late, I think. You're on time. I'm just it's a scatterbrain sort of situation up in here anyway. And I haven't really explained the webtoon idea. I've just been being scatterbrained for the full 24 minutes. Alright, your neck is not this huge, girly pop. Your neck is not this huge. That's not my webtoon idea. But basically, I just keep reading the romance fantasy and all of these cookie cutter things that can never seem to be actually gay, but they have no problem with giving you the princess, the political intrigue, the knights, the cold Duke of the North, and then nobody is ever gay. And I suppose that, what is it, like the webtoon High Class Homos, which iconic name. Iconic name, I will say. I think I read that when it was before it was an official webtoon. Are you setting my lesbians on fire? Are you setting them on Oh my gosh. But I guess basically I have this underlying frustration as I read 1 million identical stories, and that's on me. That's on me for reading the identical stories. But I do have this underlying frustration that sometimes the side characters or the best friends, or the couples that don't end up together in the end, they have a little hint of the gay, and then there's not ever really a focus in all of these stories. And so from that frustration, getting these ideas out here. I want this to be a meme now. Like, can we please make it one of our personal inside joke memes? Inside jokes, they just sort of pile up like a lasagna. In this case, a lasagna with yaoi hands in it. So, there we go. And cat facts. There is the Panthera genus and the Leopardus genus. The Leopardus genus is the one that domestic cats are included in. Ooh, okay, facts. And the full explanation was yaoi Japanese gay romance comics or manga translates to boys love or BL for short. Yeah, that's the explanations indeed. And Crystal Palm is saying humans are more closely related to some mushrooms than chimpanzees. Do we know the mushrooms' names? What, have I been overestimating how related we are to chimpanzees just because they are our fellows in having hands and having a big rotating shoulder, and sometimes using tools, all of these things, which mushrooms do the mushrooms have? Do they have a name, like perhaps Steve or Fred? There's the cat facts continuing. The Leopardus genus has around 8 species and around 5 subspecies of those species. Ginger Brave is coming for them. Oh my gosh. Ginger Brave, there's guys saying, I have a list of romance mangas and webcomics, both straight and yuri, and I need time to digest them all. I should. There's been more of the yuri ones just coming out of Japan, right? And I keep reading the freaking phone formatted scrolling comic Korean ones. That's gonna be limiting my intake naturally. There's but the young hands on my lasagna. Important distinction, not on your lasagna, in your lasagna. This is the part where we start to feel a little uncomfortable and start to say, why your hands in my lasagnas? Is that part of the dish? Good God, bad texture. Or there's, videos of cats chasing bears out of their humans' yards, or slapping crocs. I never did I know that there was an alligator emoji? I'm seeing it now. That's good stuff. Lizard. Have you ever seen a little desert lizard run really fast? In the last, Daily Dose of Internet video, I saw a crocodile get really scared, and then it did its stupid little waddle. I love it. Do that little waddle. Unfortunately, that does mean that I have seen an alligator run. I've seen one run now. I don't actually remember what the proper way to escape from an alligator is. All I know is that maybe the alligator and maybe the crocodile, they lock down on whatever it is they're biting, and then it's harder for them to open the mouth than it was for them to close it. So if they get your arm or something, you can't get your arm out of their mouth. And the next thing that they're gonna do is roll in a circle. So you have to grip their head with your entire body, or else they will twist your arm off. That's animal facts, I think. There's There's catfacts continuing that leopards have the smaller cats like the rusty spotted cats and the fishing cat, while panthers include jaguars, tigers, leopards, lions. Oh, nice, nice. And he does have internet mention indeed. And Kai is saying, made a letterbox account and my friends all shunned me from the amount of movies on my watch list. Spoiler alert, I watch nothing. Well, I mean, of course. There's webcomics to read. You know this. I know this. There's manga to read, and then also anime to watch. Who even knows what a movie is? Huh, not me. There's Headpie saying, alright, midnight hath struck and I have work tomorrow. Y'all are swag as can be. Oh my gosh, thanks for stopping by. Let's check out this drawing with the freckles. I've been all in the one corner of the one single corner of the of the canvas. This is looking snazzy. Gotta love freckles out here. Thanks for stopping by, Egg Pie. Oh my gosh. Hearts on the arts. You know, this is a good opportunity to do a little canvas tour. Are you listening to Peters through your oh my god. The lasagna is manifesting. Truly terrifying. I know that I said it. That doesn't mean I can't be so scared. Oh my gosh, I almost missed this too. Hello. Big smooches. Being seen out here. Oh my god. Is that a little meow meow? Is that May Borowski if you were strong? I didn't even wait, was this the first thing? Brazil Among Us, was that the first thing to happen on the canvas? I'm missing 1 million things indeed. And such as what? Cat facts are still going on in the chat. Mountain lions, puma, every other nickname they have, and cheetahs are disputed to be leopards instead of the panther because they can meow and sort of purr, and they don't display the behavior of chuffing, and chuffing is like, it's like a sound, right? Or something they do. Well, okay, the something they do part is is a given. Wow. And there's Crystal Palm saying, while humans share common ancestors with chimpanzees, when comparing specific genes and genetic sequences, humans share more similarities with certain types of mushroom due to evolutionary relation. This probably means something scientific that is very easy to understand and not strange whatsoever. But as you explained to me, that human beings are more closely related to a mushroom than a chimpanzee, I'm afraid that I could meet the mushroom one day. I'm afraid that perhaps the mid-step in between human and chimpanzee is a mushroom that says, hey, I'm a mushroom, and I could talk to you, and I was just choosing not to talk to you all this time, cousin. I don't know. I'm afraid of things sometimes. I'm a little anxious when I go out into public, like into a Chipotle, and I don't know what to say for my order. I that's what happened to me yesterday. Went to a Chipotle, practiced doing my own order, and I only got so scared that I forgot what to say one time. It could have been 2 or 3 times, but no, it was really smooth after I got over the one time. Wow, these are some extremely buff cats out here. Whatever webtoon idea I have been having, it cannot be better than these extremely buff cats, I gotta say, with their adorable little faces. Let's get some faces out here. Okay, I think I've been having a very specific... Okay, I'll try out a couple of hairstyles, maybe. Like this. Oh wait, that was a charming top hat though. A perfectly charming top hat. And you've explained that chuffing is like deep in the throat purring, and that's I guess you could say it's some kind of raising an intention, saying, sorry, but I'll be back. I just got notified of a boyfriend ASMR live stream, and now my kind of lonely KW romantic self must go watch it. Live your best life. Live your best life. Okay, in chuffing, the noises come from their throat instead of the brain. That's oh my gosh. Okay, it's guttural. It's totally and completely explained. Let's draw a little bit of a nose, but is it like this? Okay, and then a little bit of the side of your head. Actually, I think that I intended for this to be tilted down, a little bit tilted down like this. I think that I have not drawn heads from that angle very much. Okay, I have not drawn heads from that angle very much. But it's possible. It's possible. I'm so skilled. I'm so talented. And I have confidence in myself. Here's your eyes. Maybe? We're figuring that out. So to continue the very slow and scatterbrained explanation of webtoon idea, and I can never quite tell. If my manner of explaining things is like so infuriating to listen to us to be completely useless, but basically, the premise out here. At first, I was just gonna have like maybe one couple in the concept of gay arranged marriage, which means that somebody in your family arranged the marriage for you to specifically stop you from having kids that could be considered heirs and such, because it's, dramatic and royal and such like that. First, I was going to start out with just one of those. The first one I came up with was over here, was this fellow. And I'm thinking that his backstory is going to be that he was first in line to succeed, to be the head of an important noble family, but he just sort of took that position for granted for his entire life, and was doing drinking and scandals and all kinds of behaviors, and so then he gets and so then his younger sibling usurps him, and he gets into an arranged marriage with somebody else from this other family, and then this guy over here actually genuinely liked him, and this one is not aware of that whatsoever. I want some pining. You can say that it's overdone, and I'm going to, I don't know, it's overdone to me in the way that a good satisfying meal is overdone. Pining, it could be overdone, and it's especially not satisfying when done poorly. But but you've got to have some in there. There's blanks, platoon, and someone disconnected, so the round ended. Oh, does that count as a win? Does it count as a win? And ABC still sucks is saying, I'm back, trauma children. Hello to you. How you doing? How you feeling? There's taking one to no one in the trauma children, and then the story for her over here is I'm going to be making her way more of a girl boss. Basically, she's like starts out as a princess, and then she wants to be qualified to lead the empire. Do empires have a princess? I don't know. let's say yes, it's fantasy. I'm also giving her awesome superpowers and loving gay marriage. Things are not going to be historically accurate. So she tries to start killing everyone. So that she can prove herself as a ruthless and competent leader. Unfortunately, due to some frankly egregious, some frankly ridiculous exploits that she never could have predicted, she loses as the villain in someone else's story. She's the villain in someone else's story, and she loses in that story because they take away whatever power it was she had. Take away her power, and then her right-hand man who stood by her all this time and helped her in all her plots, and it was really gay to begin with, but she only knows that they're best friends. But at the start anyway, you gotta start somewhere. I'm thinking that oblivious best friends in a messed up society to arranged marriage. Arranged marriage is the middle step in the romance fantasy comics. This is going to sound ridiculous, but they don't do dating. Arranged marriage every single time. They don't do dating, and then after arranged marriage you can have hand-holding. Perhaps you can work your way up to hand-holding, and then after hand-holding, genuine trust, and then after genuine trust, a hug. So it's a very very slow kind of a thing. It's like saying I'm a witch, of course, but I got grounded for cutting like 27 inches off of my hair. But it's your hair. And you still have it, I assume, unless you threw it away. Grounded, my goodness. This is saying, do they use machine guns? Machine guns can highly enhance their personalities. Well, to be fair, I haven't exactly thought of machine guns, even if I am giving them superpowers. And also, that would be kind of awesome, right? You haven't said much. You have not said much on this topic specifically, in this stream specifically. But you're really selling me on the idea of machine guns for this story. Because so far, I've got the high society, I've got the princesses, I've got the war of succession and stuff, the swords, the undying devotion of your knight, the power, all of this stuff. Floofy dresses. What if out of her floofy dress, she pulls out a machine gun, straight up, just a machine gun. Bra, 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 bra. There's possibility here. And as somebody who is already inserting stupid things into their fictional little lives for drama, that's really dramatic. It wasn't a lot of hair, but no, my parents have to discipline me. For what? For making good choices with your hair? 2.7 inches. That's not worth rounding. Neither is 27 inches. How long is 27 inches? Is it like 3 feet? Because I was assuming however much you cut off is all of your hair. But 2.7 inches, you still have hair. Eyebrows, eyelashes, those are the only ones you medically need. So twice this plus a 7. I think that's almost 3 feet of hair, and I just took it for granted that you, stream viewer, ABC still sucks. I just took it for granted that you have 3 feet of hair, or had 3 feet of hair. That being a mean day, and then there's a losing around, and my apologies for misreading the business. Slow burn appreciations. Won't even be able to appreciate that one. There's when the princess becomes a villain and the knight still pines. Yes. Picking up what I'm putting down. Telepathy. Oh. Is it telepathy if I fully explain what was going on? Well, I can still feel the vibe. There's Are we just listing various types of hair? Now, Now, if you do a close shave on any type of hair in the body, well, okay, I'm not sure about eyelashes. I've never tried to shave my eyelashes because I love my eyeballs. I love eyeballs so much. So I've never put a razor near those. Don't really want to do that. But there's like a risk that if you shave it too close, then the hair will like grow back in the wrong direction, causing the ingrown hair, the welt, the lump, the so painful time. So I don't know, the medical necessity that I had in mind when I started this train of thought applies in some way that I could probably connect if I had my words clearer. We have a little bit of pining. I was thinking that over here, this guy's deal is that he thought, which layer am I on? Come on, yeah. This guy's deal is that he thought, that this other guy that he had been admiring for a long time, he thought that he was, like, fully on board with the arranged marriage. He was happy. He was excited. and then he finds out that because they had their families arrange it, his family did not tell him about it in a good way. They were like, just do this for political reasons, for you're losing your inheritance reasons. Get out of here. And so then they're just together. And I really like the dramatic element of being closer together than ever before, but still so far apart. Because the pain in the story has gotta happen in order to get through it. That was a loud smack. In order to get through it and feel whole again. There's ABC Sucks telling us the news. Yesterday I took a state test. I have one more. I have science, reading, just math to go. I think I have some kind of a test in my future like that. I probably, genuinely, I don't know if I have should get a tutor or something for that. I don't know, I have a free tutoring option available. Octonauts? Dang. Am I describing some kind of gay couple and it's an already fully existing gay couple? Hello, there's guys saying ingrown hairs are my enemies. Sure, completely real. Some kind of a knot is going on out there. Let's get some kind of a knot of plots. And so I don't know, I'm gonna put this guy more on the charismatic side, but silly. And then she over here won't stop plotting. And then I drew a little, was it like arrow between these two, despite them not being gay arranged marriage, because I was thinking that these two completely separate arranged couples could meet each other and attempt to, like, these two would specifically want to plot together. I can't tell how much is showing up on the screen, but these two would specifically want to plot together to try to increase their political power. I have to piece together, like, it shouldn't be too hard, but I have to piece together what kind of fake, like, affair relationship, specifically fake affair relationship that they would try to present to the public of being each other's mistresses. That that would increase their political standing. One of these has to be a diplomat to the other's nation, and I'm thinking that it's probably this guy, because if she was trying to kill people, they're not letting her out of the country. Another girl crime going way too harshly punished. There's maybe she's just like saying, I ate all the cookie dough ice cream. I took the cookie from the cookie jar. I can't quite tell if this is like a song lyric or just something that you've done. I tried to have vanilla ice cream yesterday. It was so incredibly stale. It tasted so bad. It did not taste like vanilla. At the end of trying to eat that, I looked up and I was like, Mom, was that 2 years old ice cream from the freezer? Because I did not check the date before trying to eat that, before serving myself a whole entire bowl and finishing off this stale ice cream. Horrifying experience. So Quasi is fairly popular. Thought he just looked like him, right? I have chosen some generic sort of designs out here, and ABC still sucks at saying in my Pookie call each other names. Yeah, this would have because platonic, and we're platonic Pookie, which is I now call them very silly names. Wow, celebrity kind of a thing. Spamton listens to this. There's how does ice cream taste stale? Oh. So I'm not gonna cry about it too much, but I guess first off, just like imagine the way that Chinese food smells, and I say Chinese food because my brother attributed the staleness of the ice cream to the dumplings, the 5 packs of frozen dumplings that we're keeping in the freezer. And so the ice cream lost all of its flavor that was vanilla. It was a little bit hard, and then it didn't really taste sweet anymore. It tasted the way that dumplings smell. So I guess I'm just kind of grieving it. Are you saying cock and whiz-waz in this chit-chat out here? That's so that we're so detailed out here. There's what is that? I go to over here. Okay, I don't know if I'm trying to explain any other ideas about this. Honestly, thinking of setting it in a fantasy world where I don't know, I might combine 2 magic system ideas in this fantasy world, because I had one, well, I say I had one, but it's not without a hefty amount of inspiration. So I saw somebody's idea for how Elytra in, that's how it's pronounced, right? But Elytra in Minecraft should work. And it was like you put on a charm, and then wings that you can feel are on your back. Pretty simple, right? Pretty straightforward. I would like to say that I therefore put my own spin on it by taking it one step further and being like, okay, what if everybody has like a phantom limb like that? What if every person in this magic system has like a set of phantom limbs, and they can activate one or the other by putting on a magic charm? It's like if you didn't have to talk to the Miraculous from Miraculous Ladybug. No, not exactly. The only thing in common here is jewelry. So there could be that, and then we could also say that you are gaining powers based on the depth and sincerity of your relationships from from your brain. First of all, slaying with the huge exaggerated kiss, with the like the meme version of a kiss. Ever since that took off, it's like it's been really neat to see. And wait, so these are original characters. Wait, okay, have I have you told us about them before? Are they new? What's the deal? What's the story? I can't draw normal kissing. It's honestly, it's like looking at reference images. It was really surprising how much it just looks like the outline of somebody's face just kind of on top of somebody else's face. Yeah, like that's genuinely what a lot of real life reference image smooches and stuff end up looking like. Now that there's what's going on in chat with the appearance of the hawk. I'm so sorry, and everything is going on in chat, and there's having Pookie's name saved as breast cancer awareness, cause she has the bracelet. I heart boobies. Incredible stories. As you hit us with the I might have to go soon. Well, thanks for stopping by. Your stories of nicknames have left us permanently changed, I think. Have left us permanently changed. I'm... Wow. I should figure out like a halfway extended version of this song to put in the playlist, because it's great, but it's also too long and too short. Being much the storyteller. And okay, I want to do something for the hair. I mapped out the hair like this. Mapped it out like this on the little low detailed thing out here. We get a little part in the hair, and your hair being like this. Sure, looks all right. Looks okay. Here's your eyes. No. No. Okay. Like this, just sort of looking up through your eyelashes, such as this. Well, I mean, I guess that's going all right. Bum. There's Crystal Palm saying, is it too late to do a phone of Gartic? Not too late, I think. There's ABC still sucks finding the crispy and tender glass. You found the secret crispy glass. That's well done indeed. Let's find a Gartic. Now I don't want to be browsing around in my open tabs like crazy. Let's just be clicking a link and then figuring it out from there. Okay, so let's get this going, and bye to you, ABC. Still sucks. Bye, not my children. It's one way to say it. Oh wait, yeah, I did say. Okay, it did. Okay, it said join, but we want it to reload as a regular start. Okay. And we'll make a little invite. And if we get 3 people around here, then we shall have it. We shall have a a regular sort of a thing. And Gartic, but my artwork, I feel that I've lost track of, like, okay, wait, okay. Your debut suspected, perhaps pronounced as Alfred or perhaps Andrew. Were you making these cats buff? And hey, Susie and Noel appearance. Hey, brightened up the day. Hey, if we made out, would that be banger or what? I love their I love their awkward flirting. Their awkward flirting, I swear. There's you. I mean, okay. I look. You say that out there. However, I think that on many streams where I don't finish my art, there's been no midstream Gartic, and also, actually, I was kind of going way faster than regular with this. Maybe because I gave myself permission to scribble, but that just goes to show. This just garts to show. It's never too late to lose hope in your endeavors. Is one messed up way to put that. But okay, let's draw a little bit of an eye, a little bit of this going on, a little bit of your chin, and I think we want this to be looking down rather, and and like that. There's sending the link in the Discord. I very nearly missed that message, but there it is for stability. Let's every time I click back into this, I see the dramatic angle I've got going on here. And I'm like, whoa, that's so dramatic. I totally forgot. Gartic is slow, or is my internet? Okay, did we want a normal round or an animation round? I don't know how long that takes to. Okay, yeah, normal round. Yeah. Here we have it. Let's do this normal style. Okay. Well, I had just seen them, so Susie and Noel. I almost misremembered the name and wrote Chris. No, Delta, Rune, awkward flirt. There we have it. But now I've said that out loud, so anybody who is also in the stream knows what that was supposed to be. But perhaps a little bit of continuity for a single one of these really tells us what's going on. And yesterday, I looked up carpal tunnel surgery because this person that I know over in the United Kingdom was like, hey, I think that might be what's next for me. Carpal tunnel surgery, because I'm having numbness and tingling and pain in my hands. And emo duck. Nice Gartic prompt. And so whenever people talk about carpal tunnel syndrome, because, I don't know, they talk about it in relation to artistry as well, and why you should be doing your hand stretches. I knew about the stretching part of doing a big stretchy like this. Just really sort of bend your hand. I knew about that, and yet, because of the name of carpal tunnel, I thought that the disease, the condition, let's make this Donald actually. Let's make this Donald Duck. I thought that the disease or condition was... Wow, this is not working out for me at all. I thought that it was when your bones get tunnels in them. So that's just a misconception that I've been carrying around forever, simply forever. And so I thought it was like in each individual bone. Carpal tunnel syndrome is not that. Here's a little bit of an eye. Here's a little bit of a Donald Duck. Sort of a duck noise if you think about it. But then if you think about it more, absolutely not. Here's your emotions, because emo stands for emotional. And I think you can have the sailor hat, and you can also still be emo. But let's put some eye liner on you, some eyeliner on you. How do we make you more emo? Emo hair. Well, that really destroys the that really destroys the eye that I just drew, but great, perfect, great and perfect. There's just a silly little guy not knowing what carpal tunnel syndrome is. Oh, basically it's when oh, well, I mean, I guess I can properly explain it, because now I have now explained what it is not. Chris Delta Rune smiles over Birdly corpse. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing in there. Doesn't really quite convey the spaghetti of limbs that this bird has going on. Buff cat go meow. Oh yeah. So now I've explained what carpal tunnel is not. But so what carpal tunnel is, apparently there's a nerve that goes right through the very middle of your wrist, and then right on top of it, I guess a little closer to your skin, there's a tendon. A tendon is like what's on the back of your ankle, I guess. Or when I do this in my neck. Tendon. Okay, let's get this buff cat. How much face detail do I want to make? Let's put your little ears like this, and your little nose and mouth like this, and tiny eyes, big detailed chin. So there's a tendon that's like in front, a little bit closer to the skin, and then and then if the tendon like gets really tight, it can actually start to pinch the nerve that's in there and hurt you a lot. And so the surgery that cures that, sorry to talk about surgery without much of a warning here, but I suppose skip ahead 10 seconds or pause to avoid hearing about the, let's draw those catnips, to avoid hearing about the about a surgical procedure. Damn it. Okay, wait, no. Now I stammered too much and the timing is off. I'm saying it now, that the surgery just simply cuts the tendon that's in there. And then everybody who's had the surgery, I guess, reports feeling awesome after, because they were hurting a lot, and they're no longer into pain. There's other options to cure the carpal tunnel. There's other options such as putting steroids in your wrist. I don't think that you get as buff as that cat, but that's the other option. Update on the gay allegations from Brina. Now my family is accusing of being a bisexual or woman fan at the very least. From what? From what? Saying it so frequently? It can't be. There's... Wow! Rosie's no except you, and Noelle Deltarune accidentally shows her thoughts to Susie Deltarune. God, I want to kiss you so bad. Oh my gosh. It's just getting adorable out here, and then there's getting snowgraved out here, and not saying anything. Oh yeah, there's no need to be in depth about the carpal tunnel surgery when drawing. Basically, I suppose the story that I was telling about it was that I figured out, because somebody that I knew, I really misaligned those nips, didn't I? Well, I looked it up because somebody I know was talking about it, and I found out what it actually is about. It's super simple. Way simpler, schnapp, than I thought. Way simpler than I thought it would be for a surgery. And I'm really proud of myself for not telling the person who's going through it. This is not telling the person who's going through it, that surgery looks really simple. You could probably do it from home. Now, that would be irresponsible. That would be irresponsible to say, and I think, frankly, I deserve a pat on the back and perhaps a little bit of an air horn for not voicing those thoughts to the afflicted person. So... we really got some emo ducks in here. That's a quality duck. YouTube users, it's quality out here. There's Marina chiming in off topic, but I absolutely hate Lore Olympus. It has the webtoon title, got it on the mind. There's Chris staring at Bradley's dead body, Snowgrave. Oh. That is the way it goes. It's the way it goes. But you're saying I literally say smash on my wife if I know the character, if there's a female character on screen. I mean, that's a classic wording for a classic kind of misunderstanding. I click another one. You have me going with the emo ducks. What a day. What a time. There's okay, I guess I'm still on this line of thought tutorial, and Asgore. Oh, I accidentally hit caps lock. But basically, divorce lunch. It's like a lunch, but you're divorced. There we have it. Perfect explanation, and we're saying I watched the Renee rap music videos, and there were a lot of women kissing, and I described this to my older sister, like, oh yeah, Renee raps music, it's pretty good. I watch her music videos because I need visual stimulation to pay attention. You're making me want to watch Renee rap music video. I thought that I had been listening to enough pop music before, although strange story about today. I put on just a YouTube auto-generated mix of Lady Gaga songs, and then like 1 hour into it, they throw at me a fan-made Homestuck fan song that I've never listened to before. Straight up somebody's slightly screechy voice because they're doing a character impression. Jump scared, assigned Homestuck at YouTube. I've never read that comic, and so I don't know why that was in my regular 2010s pop. Okay, milkshake with a face and a gold chain. Oh, okay, getting milk-hay with it. Getting milk-hay with it. Okay, here is this, and we'll just do a little bit of a fancy glass. Now, normally your glass rests evenly on wherever it is. But today I've added stupid bumps on it because I wanted to do that. Trust me to design your milkshake glasses. Trust me. And I'm doing the chocolate on here, and doing the bit of a cream color. But the background is white. The background, and I'm looking at it right now, perfectly white. Well, let's just outline some whipped cream, then whipped cream, and then there's wait. Speaking of music videos, I watched JoJo Siwa's Karma yesterday. Is JoJo Siwa rocking out? Here we have a mustache, and we can't forget the gold chain. Now, if I add a mustache, then does the gold chain look kind of fancy? We need it to not look like royal aristocracy, so we add big $sign. Go for it, go for it, go for it. And then some tiny ice cream flecks can be in there. I love milkshake, woohoo! And I see that you're regretting watching JoJo Siwa's Karma. You guys are making me want to look things up. Lancer Delta Rune makes makes you a pancake with a face. I think that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful. There's describing music video as it was great, the cinematography, and there was girls kissing. You can understand how we might get a little bit switcheroni. A little bit. We might get some kind of an idea out here. Sans eats the spaghetti and says, fuck you. Oh my gosh. Fuck you. It's me, Mario. Okay, let's look up Sans. Sans skeleton. And she looks at me and went, oh, you're a girl kisser? Oh my gosh. And just busy on all this stuff. Okay, let's look for, wow. Okay, when I look up just regular Sans, it does bring up people's DeviantArt reference sheets. Okay, so here's one eye, here's the other eye, here's your little nose, here's your big nose. Okay, and here's your face. Gosh, okay, what makes the proportions extremely Sans-like? I'm not quite sure. Oh, it's probably the smile. I have messed up your face, my good fellow. Okay, and we want a little bit of a hoodie and a little bit of a pocket hoodie to assume the position, to assume the pose. And we want a full-on plate of spaghetti. Really scribble it on there. A show that I watched recently had a guy come in and eat spaghetti like 4 times in a row. The same guy. He must have been so full of spaghetti because it took like 40 minutes or something, and he came in like 3 times. Oh, but he was also purposefully trying to spill the spaghetti all over the place. This sounds like an absolutely baffling show. Okay, wait, I want a little hat out here too. for Mario purposes. Here we have it. Wow. Yeah. Italy. Okay, which way? There's, okay, proclaiming that JoJo Siwa's new rebrand is ass, and she should keep to the pose. I guess I'm now just really curious how that's gonna pan out. Frisk says, don't do drugs, save them for me. That's what Frisk says. Da-dum-bum-bum. And she hasn't written a single song on her album. Oh. I do wonder, like, what amount of personalness, goes into it. And then there's guys saying, I've never watched her play Deltarune, so all these drawings are just looking at a reference and prayer. I mean, yeah, that'll get you through it. Honestly, I have watched him play Deltarune, and I still want that. Still gotta look at the stuff. There's upset that you ate too fast. Oh, classic divorce. Oh my god. This. Brina quickly went to look at your rings in the mirror, and they objectively are awesome. Hey, nice. And Chris has been taking drugs. He's in a rehab group meeting now. Is this prompt? My goodness gracious. Frisk in the Dear program. It is kind of funny when we try to Gartic Chris or a Frisk. They do just sort of morph into each other due to being similar humans in Toby Fox games, I suppose. And then there's saying that Karma is an objectively horrible song, but not Taylor Swift's Karma. As someone who hasn't heard As someone who hasn't heard either, I'm left to simply guess. I really italicized this skeleton. Sansario from Super Sansario Bros works at a McDonald's and what does he and well, I'm in suspense. What's he Oh, so it was supposed to say, fuck yeah, spaghetti. Honestly, me when I eat spaghetti, it's totally, it's visible, I will say, yeah, it's visible. There's messing up at the end, going around, and oh, I forgot about the existence of Lancer Cookie. That was in the game now, wasn't it? That was very much in the game. Well, it's just as intimate, it's just as heartfelt from Lancer, your friend, your bestie, your buddy. Either way, pancake or cookie. It's looking good. It's looking good. There's Stays Lancer. I only know the YouTuber. Fair. Okay, Gartic Phone really makes me think that I should have, like, just a huge printout of recognizable characters. The milkshake is about to spit some fireballs. Oh, the cup of milk is building. Yeah. This is just like if, what Eminem Life documentary was just a little bit whiter. Here we go. There's you're welcome with this. I started another round too quickly, but I didn't ask if anybody wanted to do like an animation or anything, and also I didn't have an idea in my head. Well, now I have an idea in my head. Here we have, oh no, you can't write Grom. You can't write Grom because it's a specific meme. And then the little guy's saying, I have an essay due tomorrow. If I bet that how much of it do you have written? Because I was about to make some assumptions. I was about to say, if you have none of it written, if you make yourself summarize it, like, out loud a bunch of times. Chat, am I cooked? I only have one paragraph done. And then if it's the introductory paragraph, then that's... Oh, well, I mean, okay, if it's the introductory paragraph, then basically you just rephrase that same paragraph to say, in conclusion, for the end of the essay. There's Hank and Zuko's are lovers now. They're kissing profusely. You'll say. How much can I draw this? I still have a bunch of reference images open now. Now I bet that you were expecting me to do the extreme meme poses. That's what profuse is. Honestly, if I mess up my honest attempt at a at a smooch, at a kiss in here. Okay, so let's get the rest of your nose and your eye and this and your okay, like that. Is this how a head is shaped? The image that I'm drawing this from has like a lot of fluffy anime hair. Okay, weird. So it doesn't really account for being bald and male. Yet another case of horrifying discrimination. Do I put a gap in here, or does it look like they're like sharing a food like birds do? Okay, so here's the rest of your head. I have not done this. The attempt was there, and the attempt have failed. Oh my god. Am I putting season 1, Zuko? This is
this oh my god. Why did I overestimate how much time that I have? Okay, so that's all the case that happens. I should have just looked up the big silly meme kiss thing, so that it would not so that it would just turn out scribbly but then have more personality to it anyway. And he's just a silly little guy cooked if you only have one paragraph done. What am I writing here? Naruto fire. House fire. Oh no. That could have been more coherent. But it was not. The red and green M&Ms are throwing hands. My goodness. How good or how bad do I want this to look? Do I know any other essay writing tips? Probably not. The one in my head right now is simply reading as many sources as you can and then trying to summarize that out loud if the words don't come easily to you. I think maybe the words don't come easily to me, which is why I have this advice whatsoever. I think that I second guess what I'm saying, what I'm writing, but that's only if I'm writing it, and then if I say it out loud, then it gets to be a little clearer. Here is this. What kind of shoe did we want? You might have the heels on. Actually, let's also give you some heels and just one hell of a pose. And what hands are you throwing? Just like this, and in your other hand, we're doing kind of a kung fu pose, but also straight up kind of a gun. And do I even want to give you a fighting chance to live, or am I gonna put your hands directly up so that you can surrender? Yeah, that's probably what the Eminem fight looks like. Let's do a little flash from the gun as he tries to surrender. Kapow! There we have it. Absolutely perfect. No surrender. That's the kind of girl boss character that I'm gonna be writing, but for gay reasons. There's really schnorfing some bacon. I mean, now that I've looked at it for a second, I can see cocaine, but clown eat bacon through nose was the first thing that I saw for some reason. So in the spirit of Gartic Phone, I just gotta go with that. Well, who's this character's name? Who is this character's name? There's co-appearance indeed. So let's see how this meme goes. Oh, that groom is straight up a frog being rejected by a frisk. Were there like a couple of romance flirt options for Frogget in Undertale? There were. Flipping off a guy being squished by a frog. I like how the people who do not know Undertale and Deltarune, you guys kind of came in at the perfect spots in this for the perfect amount of confusion. For some reason there is a monster in Undertale that simply
that simply has another creature lurking under it, but it only ever appears as one creature. There's trying to kiss, trying to love wins, and has no idea how to make an ugly guy, so I made a frog. Now that's thinking. This could have gone so much more. This could have stepped it up for how cursed we could be. But love wins. Love wins. We simply draw a little heart. Yippee! And okay, so this did start out as the green M&M fighting the red M&M. Dang, that was so straightforward. They're throwing hands. It occurred to me to draw the hand toss, such as a pizza. Gang fight. Oh. Classic gang fight out here. Frogget slander. Yeah, I suppose. How detailed? Okay, if the Frogget Undertale, that's his last name, Frogget Undertale. If Frogget Undertale was real, you think it would have warts like a... What the Okay, wait, what's going on out here? Oh, it was Jevil snorting a suitcase full of cocaine. About to sniff some good crack. Okay, so that was a generic clown, right? It was not supposed to be any specific clown. It could be me even. Here we go. And okay, Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen Homeless. This is the second time in 2 weeks, isn't it? In 2 Wednesdays, in 2 Gartic phones, that you've been like, Gojo, Jujutsu Kaisen, and I've been like, there's a spiky ninja right in front of me. I'm seeing a Naruto clearly. I'm sorry. I'm living out here, uncultured, and it results in what? Naruto's house being on fire. So detailed. There's wait, he's gonna be charged with what? I feel like it's just a fun time on normal mode. The I do not begrudge it whatsoever if you quit immediately and go to write an essay. Now, this is mostly just directed at just a silly little guy, but if anyone else here really needs to get an essay out of you for any reason, he's going to be charged with what? There's frog being a frog, not a toad. I have no idea how frogs or toads work. Extremely smooth frog. And what extreme means in this context will be left up to interpretation. There's let's figure this out. Let's we can start one as a Naruto, please. There's Super Saiyan Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Okay, wait, how much blast can I give this? First of all, I want the eyes to be totally glowing. Just like this. Wow. This is just like the many power leveling webcomics that I am reading amidst the extremely generic fantasy ones. Here is this. How do I tell that you're from Scooby-Doo? Hold your other hand like this. Okay, wait, no, let's look up Scooby-Doo. I've misspelled that Scoiby-Doo. Not exactly what we've been wanting. Here's your dog. Here is your dog. And it's got a big face just like this and little eyes, and we know that it's Scooby-Doo
Not because I'm good at character design and conveying things, but because, this dog was classic for being, I don't know, really high, I assume? Probably. Weed dog. We're going to put that in there somewhere. Weed dog? Weed dog. Okay, and then here's your power up as you finally go Super Saiyan. And it makes sense. Probably. Would I know what this is? Would I know what this is? I'm drawing something and I'm pretty sure I don't know what this is. Getting one filled in, getting the other filled in, and it's gonna make sense. There's Sans befriending Chris's mom. If anyone in chat got that, please, I beg, fix that. Oh, I am really curious how that's gonna go. And okay, wait, is this a sword or perhaps a huge coin? Replay. Okay. Instead of handshake, I replace your head with huge coin, like from Hunger Game, maybe. Is Shaggy opening a dark fountain? Maybe I didn't do the Saiyan hair correctly because his like defining traits. When I think of what makes up the Shaggy character design, it is certainly some shaggy hair, you know? So if it goes the other way, what even is he? There's the FBI intercepting Sans selling hot dog. Federal Bureau of Investigation. Wait. Okay, wait. You know the phrase FBI open up? For some reason I'm thinking of it like this. Okay, so here's your big Sans smile. Big Sans smile, and here's your big lovely face. Big lovely face, and here is your holding a hot dog, one fingy, the other fingy. I don't know what skeleton hands are made of, don't come at me. And one hot dog, but also probably the bun for emphasis, and then the FBI. The FBI. Naturally, this is what I think of when I think of the FBI. And here is your little body, your little FBI body, with your legs that are just like that. Perfect. Impeccable. Unquestionable. Absolutely perfect. And so it goes with the phrase. FBI. Open up. Feed them a hot dog. Hello to you, Creamy Potato 00. Hello, whether it's your first time here or whether you've been here before. Hello and welcome, and the topic of the stream can be whatever you like, whatever's on your mind, and I'll try to respond to whatever it is, though I get a little bit scatterbrained. I didn't even know if I was going to be playing Gartic Phone today, but someone suggested it, so here we are, playing a round of Gartic Phone. What's on your mind? There's the appearance of Spamtingy Spamton. Hello to you. Oh my gosh. Hello. What's good? What's going on? And not knowing what Jiggy is. Okay. Toph does not know how to get down, get funky, but will. Yeah,
Yeah, there we go. The full explanation. The full explanation. Holy compañero Spamton G Spamton. That is one way to phrase it, of course. Hello, the smoothest frog. Shining frog, we love you. Frog with multiple O's. You know, it just turns into a wonderful display of frog drawing ability. This went perfectly. The good boy frog, the best boy frog. Excellent. I can't tell when people are still here or when they have left, but creamy potato, if you have clicked into this for Webtoon idea reasons. Okay, wait, I have to figure out what this was. Machine Gun Hands Guy and his friend Rocket Launcher Headman. Oh, your head is not a giant coin. But if it was, it would be incredibly snazzy. Huh. Your art style is so expressive. I'm feeling emotions I didn't know I was gonna feel. There's not being able to draw a rocket launcher, right? I want to offer. Wow, that turned out more intense than I remember, and I drew that. I want to offer fan art of the idea Machine Gun Hands Guy. I want to offer fan art of that to our dear friend up in here. Unfortunately, machine guns so difficult to draw. Oh my gosh. There's Shaggy the Knight and Fred from Scooby-Doo. Real, my goodness, what a mystery. You've transformed from one member of the gang to the other member of the gang. Sounds befriending, Chris. I can see why you would post a little correction. I can see why you would post a little correction. Ah, sweet Jesus. Okay. that one went, unhinged. Unhinged indeed. Well, have you ever heard that saying, Toph doing the gritty? Sorry, I got distracted. Have you ever heard that saying that the thought that you think first, that's not your true self? What your true self is the effort that you make to correct it, or something like that. This can be one of these. Here's doing the gritty, getting jiggy with it. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Will we perish? Will we perish if I click on the animation mode so fast? There were probably better ways to warn or do something about that. There's quote of the day going on. This is almost something that I want to follow up with. I'm never half joking. I'm fully serious. Oh, I knew it. I knew that this would be the one where we get some leaving. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you, Crystal Palm. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for setting us on this journey of Gartic phones. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for sharing your characters too. That was really cool. I'm gonna start this one off with a Naruto. There's dying the second it started. Well, one of each of these is going to be blank. So let's figure out what a little orange ninja looks like. Here's a little orange ninja. And okay, what are your classic Naruto powers? First of all, probably being completely orange. Second of all, lift your arms in the air like you just don't care. Third of all, your hair, so spiky.
I don't know if this is this is going to be easy to draw or anything, but here's your eyes, and here is your incredible power. And that's gonna look like something. Somebody is getting, I don't know, getting the attack. I accidentally did not draw your other shoulder, and I just made your arm go directly into your neck. That's life sometimes. Okay, maybe that'll go somewhere. and I decide this one as well. I still have an image of Sans open. Bum. Here is this. As we look at Sans the skeleton, and I thought that my eyes were playing tricks on me, but Google simply actually literally loaded a flashing GIF with no warning. Thanks, Google. Okay, so here's your nose. Here is your eyes. And a big grin, probably. Yes, of course. You're never fully dressed. Now, the end of that sentence and that song is you're never fully dressed without a smile. However, you could just end it like that. You could be like, hey, what do you mean by that? You could be like, hey, what, I think I am. I think that I am. Therefore I am. Okay, here's a skeleton. What happens? Okay, you start with a skeleton. And then we're like continuing shipping from the last round, but I forgot what exactly Toriel looks like, so we are instead replacing you with a goat that does a little smooch. Forgot what Toriel looks like. Just continuing the last round. And here's your incredibly long neck as it reaches out to get a little kiss. There we have it. Yes, it's wild, and hello to you, Brina. You're back indeed. This is going some kind of way. I should have looked up a picture of Toriel to continue the idea from the last round of Gartic Phone. Instead, I drew a giraffe. Dang it. This started out with somebody who kind of knows how to draw a machine guns and possibly a rocket launcher. Dang. Okay. Here is a face, and how do I want this to go? Well, let's not enlarge your head for no reason. Let's simply add some expression. Perfect. Rotate your head just a little bit. I can see that we've decided on a huge collar, really. Okay, and your trench coat, is that what's going on here? Trench coat, like from the Matrix, it shall blow in the wind. And then these are your regular hands. They cannot be mistaken for anything else. Right out of your sleeve, a machine gun. And it's like that with the hands. Okay, so here is this, and it seems that we've got a simplified machine gun as something crumbles in the background, and I've put this in the same place. So here's this, and I don't know what kind of motion this is going to create, but I'll just kind of trace that over. There's time to screech the obsessed lyrics. Ah! Oh my gosh. I gotta love some lyric appreciation, some lyrics appreciation. By the way, what's getting destroyed in the background of this? I'm not quite sure, but it's never too soon for it to burst into flames completely. As we give this fellow some style, huh? Wow. The lyrics out here today are, if I told you how much I think about her, you'd think I was in love. If you knew how much I looked at her picture, you'd think we're best friends, because I know her star sign, I know her blood type, I know every movie she's been in, and oh god, she's beautiful. The depth of the emotions as I can still be felt even as I read it extremely dryly. Is that Rousey? Sort of doing a powerful ass slap? Did this... okay, how did this work out? just like so. We are wanting a shuffle. I think that shuffle did break. Shuffle did break partway through this. Okay, Rousey, let's do this justice. Your hand can go up here. And did I give you an extra finger? I did. Well, I'm not going to take it back. We're just simply going to jiggle that ass a little. Dum-ba-dum-bum. Honestly, huge goddamn statement to make when you don't know what the hell age this creature is. My apologies, Rousey. Here we have a scarf going on, and I think the scarf shall flutter in the wind and just get sort of a shock wave like this. That's how it works, I'm assuming. Do and just move all of these over a little. And here is your glasses, but we want this to be the other color, and then we'll very quickly trace over all of the stuff, and then you get an even bigger grin. And here is this, and here's 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 this, and the rest of your hat, absolutely perfect. Is that what I want it to look like? I forgot the entire heart. Well, it kind of looks like it's dissolving. How did we get here? Good question. I don't know how we got here. There's the news of Rousey being assumed to be 13 to 14 years old. I've committed crimes by interpreting this drawing as a smack. Sure, there were some lines here, but it could have meant anything. It could have been the power from a side handbag. Dang it, we could have taken this anywhere, but we took it straight to hell. I'm so sorry. Whoa, I don't actually know what's going on here, so I guess I'll just sort of put as detailed a face as I possibly can out here, and just sort of put it like this, so your eyes just kind of snap open at the last second. There's something saying the downfall of Shadow, the YouTube channel caught on camera 4K. Oh, can't even catch your own downfall in 4K these days. Oh my goodness. These webcam, these store-bought webcams, they're really not giving you the quality to to shoot your entire self in your entire foot. Good God. Here is a rest of this face and the rest of this round, the rest of this francs, and we'll just sort of put some detail in here. Just sort of. Does that end up looking strange? Okay, I don't know. But we can just sort of vaporize all of this, and then whatever it was, we don't really know. We don't really know the rest of it. Here is your hand, here is your this, here is your that, and your other hand. Whoa. And I totally didn't get all of that, and and the song lyrics continue. It's honestly it's honestly looking legendary out here. Looking legendary out here as the ball of power grows. Whoa. And here is this. Let's scroll on back down, and actually it's a good time probably to hit shuffle, or at least to try to hit shuffle. I mean, and Naruto Blast successful. Now I wasn't sure how your ninja powers work, but the answer would seem to be violently and with a blast of light. There's about to lose Twitter blue. Wait, was that the I did forget that was the name of that and what that's called. There's skedaddling after this. Yes, coming up on the 2 hours mark. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the thanks for the jokes and humor and very expressive artworks. It's maybe you're waiting for the apology song. I don't have a ukulele with me. All I have is my own voice, and if I make a jingle, if I make a specific jingle that says sorry for drawing Ralsei so thicky, then it just gets worse and worse. Is this it? Wow, that's kind of smooth. That one's smooth. I'm gonna download that one. That's good. It's kind of smooth. Reading these lyrics is awesome, and oh my gosh, these stuff is cool out here. Oh, trying to whip out the Blakes. We just collaboratively going to hell. And you might explode. You know, that's always been the perfect censorship to save us from homies looking a little thick. Death. Oh, you're saved, you're censored, it's suddenly safe for all ages. You were really blowing it up, Ralsei. Oh my god. Oh wait, was this some kind of water or lightning bending? Oh, nice. There's going along here, and this is what Machine Gun Hands guy looks like now. Trust Cannon is. Yeah, that was looking pretty cool. Out there. And I'm going to stop saying thicky, and it looks like we have perhaps shortened your hair a bit and gotten rid of all of the water and drawn a man's face in your ear. Well, this is just the kind of thing that can happen in the course of a life. You gotta be prepared for anything. There's getting distraught after this one. Let's go back on over to the magma.
it was looking, remember when like love wins instead of the chaos? Instead of the chaos, there was gonna be a text box up there. Oh my gosh. And then, okay, wait, is this? Oh my god. Okay, so wait, this is the all original, ultra classic art of Utopia Sasaki. I'm honored to see it. I'm honored to witness it. Like, a single minute left on the stream. What can we possibly draw from here? Like, a little fancy headband? Perhaps, with like some jewels on it. Is Rousey appearing underneath the Yaoi Hands lasagna? I forgot that this is not exactly a place of honor. Not exactly a place of honor. Be prepared for a giraffe eating sands. There's giving us fun facts about the lyrics. Is she friends with your friends? Is she good in bed? Fun fact, there's a version where it says great head instead of this. Whoa. It is kind of funny to think how one of those is a toned down version of the other. And then from the sound of this, oh wow, okay, for a second there I thought that did not shuffle whatsoever. Let's get, okay, do I know what a back looks like? In conclusion, here's your arm, here's you, here is also, honestly, there's only so many positions they can be in. Your leg is legit right here. And there is supposed to be some kind of a smooch to be had around here. Hello, Rousey. Witness the horrors. I'm so sorry, fuzzy little wizard, and I trust you completely, and I'm never going to comment on potential tiny wizard thickness ever again. There was no good combination of those words to be in, so I guess we're just gonna leave it like that. Thank you all for being here, and I'm sorry. and a wise Boney M song group once said, Sonny, thank you for the sun you shine my way, and I have mumbled that on purpose. Have a great Wednesday despite seeing the horrors. Wish